Naresh Palirajan, 5th President of Rotary Club of Agni College of Technology.
Thank you, Naresh. Next, I would like to call upon Dr. Ashok Arvind, Charter President of Rotary Club of SRM ISD CHS, Parapani.
I would like to call on myself, Rotary Ashok Arvind, Charter President, Rotary Club of SRM IST CSS Vadapani, sponsored by Rotary Club of Chennai Chola.
Thank you, Ashok. Now, I would like to call upon Rotary Sai Charita, President, to be called by Rotary Rahul, Sergeant of Rotary Club of SRM Vadapani.
I'm happy to and honored to call up Madam President Sai Charita from Rotary Club of SRM Vadapani.
Thank you.
Thank you. I request Rotary Sai Charita, President of Rotary Club of SRM Vadapani, to give away the welcome address.
Okay. Hi, good morning, everyone. I, Rotary Sai Charita, President Rotary Club of SRM Vadapani, would like to welcome all of them in this meeting. Special welcome to Rotarian Shesha Sai sir and also our speaker of the day, Rotary President Dinesh Kumar Anna from District Rotary Secretary. Hope all the presidents who didn't receive the president citation would like to get the insight from our speaker of the day. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, President. Now I request Rotary Ashok Arvind, Charter President of Rotary Club of SRM ISD CHS Vadapani, to set the context for the event.
Good morning all. Good morning, Speaker of the Day, Rotary Dinesh Kumar, and Chief Guest of the Day, Rotary sir. So, இன்னைக்கு என்ன நடக்க போகுதுன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, presidential citation. So nearly ஒரு 83 clubs வாங்கியிருக்காங்க, but few of the clubs இன்னும் வாங்கல. And நீங்க other than presidents இருக்காங்க. So நீங்க futureல presidents நீங்க எப்படி citation வாங்கலாம்னு சொல்றதும் கத்துக்கலாம். So நம்ம ஸ்பீக்கர் இன்னைக்கு வந்து அதை சொல்லி கொடுப்பாரு. So over to MC.
Thank you, Charter President. Now I call Rotary Mushmita to read the profile of our guest speaker.
I think we can directly go ahead with the session if you're all okay with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, guys. So thank you so much, Rotary Club of Agni College, SRM IST, and SRM Vadapani for giving this opportunity to present you what exactly presidential citation is all about and how to go about it. So let's start. I would like to screen share, and Ajay, if you could give me that option, it would be great. Ajay? Ajay?
Anna, or just 2 minutes.
Yeah, please.
Naresh host Naresh.
Oh. Naresh, there are 2 IDs that are now. Can you just give the co-host one more ID also, please? Thank you. So let me share my screen now. So I'll tell you on how to go to the Rotary website, get that presidential citation form and fill it. And I'll also send you the link of the presidential citation form so that you can directly, click the link and you can fill the form as such. So this will be the basic site of rotary.org. You need to go into My Rotary. And you need to sign in with your respective login ID. You don't need to have any presidential access to, apply for a presidential citation. You just need to have your Rotary ID as such. That is enough. So you'll go into the main page of your rotary.org ID. So then you have a lot of options here, right from home, exchange ideas, take actions, learn and reference. In manage, you can add your club members or delete your club members. In branch center, you can create your logos. You have Rotary Foundation. If you know, the Rotary clubs can donate $50 to Rotary Foundation so that you can get your giving certificate from Rotary International. And there is news and media where you can learn a lot about Rotary International. And finally, we have member center. In that, you have a lot of things, online tools, product services. And in that specifically, you have awards and recognitions. You need to go into awards and recognitions and click on awards. So once you go into awards, there's a lot of awards which the Rotary International gives away every year. And each and every award, it has a specific criteria as such. The first one is the Rotary Presidential Citation Award. The second one is the Rotary Presidential Citation Award, which we are going to look into right now. And you have Interact Presidential Citation Award. You have a lot of awards: Service Above Self, Peace, Interact, Rotary Week recognition. If you have done your Rotary Week, you can go here, you can customize your certificate, you can get it from Rotary International. We just explored this. There's a lot of awards which actually, you can even nominate your club members as such. So let's get into the topic of the today. Rotary citation for Rotary clubs. So there is a specific PDF which says citation goals and interaction, instructions for Rotary club. Or else you can directly go into the nomination form. If you click this nomination form directly, it will take you to the specific page where you can fill your details to apply for your presidential citation. Or else when you download it, you have a PDF here. This is how the PDF looks. So what we need to do is, like, before start of the year, you need to set your goals here. This is what Rotary International suggests. There's almost 22 criteria which the Rotary International put forth. So you need to set your goals, and at the end of the year, before applying for the presidential citation can be applied till August 15th as such. Even after your presidency gets over, you have time till August 15th to apply for your presidential citation. So you need to look into what all the goals you have achieved as such, and you have a direct hyperlink here itself. Nomination form. Even if you click this, it will directly take you to the page of presidential citation form. So let's take any one here as an example and let's fill the presidential citation. Ashok, you are there? Yeah? Yes, Takana. So you just tell me the details of your club and your name so that we'll apply presidential citation for you at live, and so that everyone can also get to know how exactly this done. So first thing is, like, you need to specify on which role you are applying for a presidential citation, whether you are a Rotary Club president or a sponsoring club president. Even your parent club can apply presidential citation for you, or a district governor can apply the presidential citation for you, or any district official or any other club member of your club can apply a presidential citation on behalf of the club and the president. So let's take other club or a district officer. So what's your Rotary Club ID?
8824
8824
111.
Okay. Rotary Club name is SRM
IST
IST
CSH SH
CSH
Vadapayan.
Okay. So district is 3232. So it has to be your name, the president's name. So we'll have Ashok. Last name is Arvind.
Yeah.
Okay. Ashok. And your email ID.
Ashok CP Aravind. CP Aravind at gmail.com.
At gmail.com. This is what it is. The first page requires you to fill the basic information, who you are, for which club you are applying, and tell me the presidential details is what the first page asks. So moving forward. Okay. Sometimes, there are few technical glitches in Rotary International. So we need to dwell with this because they are updating the website as such. For the next year's payment portal, the entire website is getting updated. So can you just repeat the instructions one more time?
88
88
24
24 111.
111.
Okay.
Saram IST CSH. CP.
So yeah, so this is the most important page out of all the pages because this is where you need to fulfill out of 23 goals set by Rotary International. You need to fulfill 12 goals or more to get your presidential citation. There's no specification on what you did, how did you do and upload your photos, nothing as such. Here we need to be truthful to ourselves. That's it. So let's look into the goals one by one. Met its membership increase goal. Definitely Ashok would have met his membership increase goal because it is in charter club and definitely members would have been added. Meet its goal for number of members who participated in club service events. That is basically when you conduct any event as such, have the members in your club have attended the meetings. So definitely it is there. Meet the goal of number of members who are members of at least one Rotary action group. So what is this point is basically, apart from Rotaract and Rotary, there is a concept known as action groups. That is for specific purpose. Rotary International creates a group as it says. For example, I know many of you would have known our chief PRO Riti. So he's a part of an action group called as SRAG, Environmental Sustainable Rotary Action Group. That is, they basically focus on environment and how to grow about it, how to sustain it. So this, if at all any member of your club has been engaged with this action group, you can say yes, or else let's move to the second goal. The fourth goal is meet the goal of number of leaders of professional development programs the club organized to enhance member skill. If at all you have conducted any professional service event as such to enhance the skill of the members, you can set this criteria as done. And the fifth one is meet the goal of number of members who attended the district conference. District conference here means you can take a district assembly as such. Or this year we had Rotesha, so if any of your member have attended Rotesha, you can pick yes to it. And the next goal is to meet the goal of number of members who are a member of Rotary fellowships. Apart from this Rotary action groups, there's a lot of fellowships. Fellowships in the sense, to be specific, when a certain group of people like cycling, they form a Rotary fellowship for cycling. When a certain group of people like trekking, they form a Rotary fellowship for trekking. If at all any of your members have been a part of this fellowship, you have to click yes. And moving forward, meet the goal of number of club members who have attended district training in person or online. That is basically your pets and sets, dots, or the things which we give in assembly as such for individual avenue of services like club service, community service, international service. If a club have met this criteria, you can pick S. And moving forward, meet the goal of number of club members who access the learning center and number of courses completed by the members. So basically, as I told you in Rotary website, there's a specific thing known as learning and reference. Here, you need to look into, there is a specific thing known as learning center here. Here, the Rotary International offers a varied of courses, right from your professional development or to your public speaking skills. And there is a lot to know about Rotary International as such, to know about grants. They have, in fact, structurized the entire studies in a video format. So once, at least you can take 15 minutes of your time to just watch one video a day so that you can have an entire perspective of how Rotary International is all about, and what is Rotary International does. See, I told you, since this is how do I tell you? The Rotary International is still in the process of updating their website, so you don't get to access all the contents as of now, right now. But that is how you go into it. You go into the learning center and specifically to the learning curve which is there, and you just need to watch all those courses. If at all your member has access to any learning center and have learn something, you can pick a S. And moving forward, I told you the Rotary giving certificate for Rotary clubs who donate $50 to Rotary International. If at all your club has done that, you need a ticket. And the next criteria would be met the goal of number of events, help to raise funds for increasing awareness for Rotary works to eradicate polio. If at all you have been a part of any event as such, where it is a part of raising funds for polio or increasing awareness for polio, you can just take it. Says for example, this year we did culturals very specifically. We don't know funds to Rotary's polio. So definitely, if at all you have participated, you have met this criteria, and you can take an S to this. And moving forward, partnered with the sponsoring club on a significant local or international service projects in any one Rotary 6 area of focus. What the Rotary International means is like there has to be an amicable relationship between you and your parent club, and to focus more on Rotary's 6 areas of focus. This is not an updated form. It is actually 7 areas of focus right now, with environment being added in it. If at all you have done any projects with your parent club as such, in any one of the 7 areas of focus, you can definitely click an S here. And the next one is met the goal of number of Rotary clubs sponsored. Since Elevate Rotary Act in place, and a Rotary club can sponsor a Rotary club, another Rotary club. If at all your club has sponsored another Rotary club, you can take a criteria here. And met the goal of number of intra clubs co-sponsored. The Rotary club can now even sponsor an intra club is what they mean. So if at all your club has sponsored any intra club, you have to take an S to this. And the next goal would be meet the goal of number of club members who have involved in planning or participating in Rotary Youth Leadership Awards. Now this Rotary Youth Leadership Awards has been changed to Rotary Youth Leadership Academy for all your information. From next year, it will be called as Academy and not Awards. So if at all any of your club members have participated in RILA, you can definitely take an S to this. Hosted a meeting that introduces members to Rotary programs, including RILA, New Generation Service Exchanges. That is basically with respect to Rotary as such. If at all you have introduced any member to work for a Rotary event as such, or you have introduced a new member specifically for RILA so that they can continue in Rotary, they can actually know the essence of Rotary. If at all you have done anything to it, you can click an S to this, and has an up-to-date strategic plan. That is, to run your year, you need to actually have a plan as such. Like I told you, when you look into this criteria sheet, you just need to set your goals on the, in the 1st of June, you just need to set your goals. And on 31st of July, you need to see what are the goals you have achieved. If at all you have any strategic plan which you have up to date, you need to click an S to this. And the next criteria would be as an online presence that accurately reflects its current activities. Says, for example, in updating it in your Rotary Showcase, there's a thing called as Rotary Showcase in Rotary International website. If you could dwell into it, you will find it. Whatever projects you do, make sure that you update in this Rotary Showcase. If at all, the Rotary International finds your project attractive. If at all the Rotary International finds your project will, inspire others, they'll showcase your project in Rotary International's Instagram page, Rotary International website as such. So if at all you have done that, or says, for example, you are very active in your social media. Says, for example, if there is a club known as SRM IST, and they are constantly updating their activities in the Instagram page to brand to the Rotary world, and makes it as a public image project to make sure what this Rotary club is actually doing. If you have done that, please click an S to this. And the next one would be met the goal for number of social activities held outside of regular meetings. So all your community service projects which you have done apart from your club service and professional service, if you have done any projects, click an S to it. Met the goal for updating the club's website or social media account. That is keeping your social media up to date. If you have done that, click an S to this. Promoted on social media an event or activity that club held during World Rotary Week. If you have done World Rotary Week, and if you have actually branded that you have done a World Rotary Week as such, You can click an S to this. These are all easy goals, my dear friends. I mean, the first very few, hardly 5 to 6 goals are very difficult, such as sponsoring a Rotary club or sponsoring an intra club, or very few goals, which is very difficult. Apart from these, all these goals are attainable. That is basically, these goals are set with a mindset to make sure the president satisfies the basic criteria which he has to do after the dollar has gone to his neck. That is the basic thing which the Rotary International focuses. And the last before criteria is like used Rotary International messaging and public service material, such as broadcast videos, print ads, and any other official materials in branch center to promote Rotaract in the community. I told you there's a specific thing known as branch center here. Yeah, in this member center, you have a column known as branch center. In branch center, you can create your logos. You can take the the exact copies of the Rotaract and Rotary logos in whatever format it is. Rotary International specifies a specific color code in which the Rotaract and Rotary's logo has to be used in specific size. Says, for example, in the background, which is it is attached, the Rotary logo has to be in this specific size, and the Rotaract name has to be in the specific length. All these things are specified by Rotary International, and you can get all your materials in this. You can create your logo here. You can download high resolution logos and Rotary graphics here. There's a specific color scheme. There's a specific color code which the Rotary International suggests, and all these things which you can actually get it from branch center as such. So if at all you have used the branch center to do things, you can click an S, or else the last one would be submitted the club's best project for Rotary outstanding project. I hope Ashok, you have submitted outstanding project over this year. So that is an S to it. So we'll see basically as you satisfy 12 or more criteria. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years, almost satisfied 15 criteria out of 22. So that is basically yes, above the eligible limit for getting a presidential citation. So this is the basic page where you need to give what are all you have done this year, what are all you have achieved this year. So moving forward, so you need to describe briefly the activity of the Rotary Club undertook to raise funds for or increasing awareness of Rotary's work towards polio eradication. So this is all very limited characteristic. You can't write paras and paras here. Say here the maximum character limit is just 500 letters, not 500 words. So you need to do on what exactly you did towards eradicating polio. So let's say, for example, if Ashok has participated in the cultures which was happened, which was conducted by the district Rotary Council, you can say that's it. Just a basic description on what exactly you did for polio would do. And there's another thing which says you indicated that the club conducted a service project that supported one of the 6 areas of focus. So this is what all these criteria will come as and when you click your criteria as such in the 2022 criteria. Ashok has ticked, he has worked towards polio. So he asked what exactly you have done for polio. Ashok has ticked, he has done in Rotary 6 area of focus. So they are asking whether you have done it locally or internationally. Says if we click locally, and it asks what is the basic area of focus which you have done with your parent club or anything as such. What is the area of focus which you have done, Ashok, this year? Any specific thing? I think you did for disease prevention and treatment,
Yes, no.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. Any other Rotary area of focus you have done this year?
Except maternal child health, I've done others.
Oh, really great. So you can take what are all the Rotary areas of focus he has done, and you can click next and describe the World Rotary activities. Since we have clicked, we have done activities in World Rotary as such. We need to describe on what exactly you have done for Rotary as such. Any few projects which you have done for the World Rotary session? Any few projects examples?
Just one second.
Yeah.
நீங்க கண்டென்ட் போட்டுறீங்களா?
நான் போட்டேன் ஏதாவது ஒரு ப்ராஜெக்ட் மட்டும் சொல்ல.
ஓகே, தாய்மைன்னு சொல்ல ப்ராஜெக்ட்.
Okay.
மெட்டர்னல் ஹெல்த் பத்தி.
மெட்டர்னல் ஹெல்த் பத்தியா?
டாக்டர் செஷன் எடுத்தோம். ப்ரொஃபஷனல் சர்வீஸ்.
Done. That's it. So just need to give a basic example of what you have done for the Rotary. And finally, enter email address. What can you just tell me your email address? It's
Ashok CPR.
And I wish to receive an email copy of my nomination assets. So what all you have, typed here, it will come to your respective ID, and you can get your nomination form once you submit this. Okay, you can just check your email ID once again, Ashok, because this is the email ID to which the citation comes. Okay.
Okay.
So you can click yes, and you can just see what all you have done. This is a basic summary of what all you have typed for your presidential citation as such. This is your club ID AA24111 SRMIST 3232. Oh, sorry, there's a small mistake. I want your Rotary's club ID.
Rotary's club ID. 1 second.
So you can basically check what all you have actually given. This is a summarized thing. It runs into sheets as such. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can check, okay, whether I have given some correct information as such, whether I need to change anything. So, this is a page where you can, and if you have done any mistake, you can definitely go back. The past things won't get erased.
Rotary club ID ente kedaiya. Rotary ID சொல்றீங்களா?
Okay, Rakana, no problem. If it is not there, not an issue. So then we can go ahead and submitting this. This is basically a 5-page form. That is a very easy form to fill. That's it. It is submitted, and I think Ashok, you can check in another 5 minutes. You will be receiving your presidential citation from. You have received it. Okay, great. Just show us how does it look so that we can all. You can send me WhatsApp logoda. You can send me.
Done.
So this is what the entire process of applying for a presidential citation. If at all you have any doubts as such, you can let me know. And it's a very easy process. Once you click submit, your presidential citation will be at your mail ID. Yes, sir.
Brother, how long does it take after filling the form?
Nothing. So Ashok has received his presidential citation. He'll be sharing it as to now.
Second citation. Oh my God.
Yes.
Ashok, give me a pizza treat this evening.
Sure.
Second is, out of the 22 girls,
Yes, sir.
I think 12 are very, very easy, right? 13 to 14 are very, very easy.
15 are very easy, sir. 15
Right.
to 16 are very easy. The rest 5 would be, sometimes it will be difficult. Say, for example, sponsoring a Rotary club or track club as such. Other than
Right.
that, all goals are very easy, sir.
Awesome. Okay. So nobody should have a difficulty, is what you're saying.
No, yes, sir. Not at all. All
And more
clubs.
important is, some of the presidents have not even registered on the Rotary.org.
Okay, sir.
That is also important, right?
Definitely.
And is there
We'll
any
definitely look into it. We'll register them also.
is there any criteria that it should match with the email ID which you are sending now?
No, sir, not at all. Anyone can apply for an presidential citation. This is all automated.
Right. Okay, bro. Okay.
Ashok, amchirkiyama?
Amsterdam.
No. This is your submission form. You will receive an Rotary certificate as such within 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, வந்துச்சு.
Oh, that is okay. Okay.
ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேர் பண்ணி காமிக்கிறேன். அப்படியே அதுவும் ஒரு ப்ராசஸ் இருக்குல்ல. நெக்ஸ்ட்
Yes, ma. So I'll quit my screen. You can screen share and show the people how exactly presidential citation looks like.
So in the mail வரும்னா, so please use a form to access certificate. Rotary citation.
Yeah.
English.
Yes. And Rotary International offers to, give the certificate in 9 different languages. So this is the presidential citation.
Download பண்ணி நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம்.
Exactly. So this is how the entire presidential citation looks like, and you can get it. If you actually sit and do it, it doesn't take more than 10 minutes of your time. And this is how easy it is. So hope you'll all apply for a presidential citation. This is the basic thing. Guys. After taking a presidentship, this is the only proof which we have to state that I was the president that specific year and I have received a certificate from Rotary International doing such things. So do apply for your presidential citation, and it is a very easy process. And one piece of advice which I really like to give is no one has taught us how to use Facebook or WhatsApp. That is how Rotary International's website is all about. It is a big ocean. Each day you just go into each tab and you explore it. You will get to learn a lot of things in Rotary International's website. You get to know what exactly and what is happening in the entire Rotary forum. Out of all the 187 countries, what the people are doing. Says, for example, what African people are doing to actually bring water to their resources. And there's a lot of water scarcity there. What innovative ideas do they do there? Is there any possibility of implementing here as such? There's a lot of ideas, and there is and says, for example, if you are interested in a specific topic as such, says, for example, if you are interested in peace, that's a discussion group for peace as such. So you can go register yourself. So then the people will be discussing on how to bring peace, what exactly it is, what are the things which is happening in different parts of the country. You can get to know how these people are doing it, what is peace fellowship is all about, how to go about it. There's a lot of learning exercise in Rotary International, and my humble request is just 5 minutes a day. If you can actually explore Rotary International, it will be really useful for you, because I always believe to win a game, you just need to know the rules basically. So this Rotary International website will definitely help you know the rules as such. Thank you. So on this note, this is Rotary, the past president Dinesh Kumar, District Rotary Secretary for the Rotary 21-22 signing off. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity.
Sorry to intrude. I have one more question. A lot of people are saying they don't have presidential access.
Okay.
Could you explain about that, please?
Yes, sir. Yeah. So before I can share my screen 1 second. So basically, what is one thing which is added to the presidential access, which is not added to the normal club's members ID as such, is this club's administration. So in this club administration, you have an option of adding or removing a club officer or a club administrator as such. I have this access because there are only 2 people who can have the option to add or remove members with respect to a specific club. One will be the club president, and the next will be the club's administrator. Since I'm the club administrator, I'm having this access. But what Rotary International is doing now is, like, as I said before, they are updating their entire database as such. They are updating their entire Rotary International's website. That is the only reason why Rotary International is abstained from giving presidential access to the presidents who are wanting it right now. The basic purpose of presidential access is to add or remove members. I can just go into this and show how to add or remove a member. But what Rotary International is saying, like, if at all you wanted to add a member, mail it to us. Mail it to data@rotary.org and rotaract@rotary.org, so that we'll add your members from the back end. Because since there's a lot of updations which is going in the website currently, the Rotary International doesn't give any presidential access to the presidents. I think we have Ashok also here. Actually, he recently mailed the Rotary International, asked them to give the presidential access. They in fact gave, but there is no option of adding or removing a member. And when we questioned it once again on why there is no option, this is what they said: since the Rotary's website is getting updated, you can send me the list of members in your club to the Rotary International, so that we can upload it from backend. And almost from our district, 12 to 13 clubs have in fact mailed Rotary International. All the clubs members database have been successfully added to the Rotary's international websites. That is the only reason why the presidents currently are facing a difficulty on getting their presidential access.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dinesh.
And if at all you have your presidential access before, this is how it looks like. You can add this, reinstate a member who has gone out, or you can terminate any member as such here. This is how updation of the presidential access actually looks like. Anyone have any other questions as such?
ஆனா எனக்கு ஒரே ஒரு டவுட்.
Yes, ma'am.
ஆனா இப்போ வேற ஏதாச்சும் லைக் இப்போ பிரசிடென்ஷியல் சைட்டேஷன் இருக்கு, அப்புறம் வேர்ல்ட் ரோட்டரி வீக் ரெகக்னிஷன்
சர்டிபிகேட் இருக்கு.
அந்த மாதிரி வேற என்னெல்லாம் வேற எதுக்கு அப்ளை?
ட்வின் கிளப் அக்ரிமெண்ட்ஸ் இருக்கு இல்லையா? ட்வின் கிளப் அக்ரிமெண்ட்ஸ் அதுதான் சக்சஸ்ஃபுல்லா கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணிட்டீங்களோ, there is a certificate for your twin club agreement as such.
ஓகே.
அது இல்லாம பாத்தீங்கன்னா there's a lot of criteria here. I'll just show you. There's a specific tabular column awards நான் சொல்லியிருந்தேன் இல்லையா? In that you can nominate your people as such, but generally it is restricted to the Rotarians and the district governor as such, because the Rotary International feels only these people are the authorized people to actually nominate someone, because they know what they have actually done for the district as such.
Okay, so
yeah.
ஓகே, இப்போ நம்ம இப்போ அதாவது பிரசிடென்ட்டா இப்போ இதுக்கெல்லாம் அப்ளை பண்ணலாம். சோ இதுக்கு பிரசிடென்ஷியல் சைட்டேஷன்
பிரசிடென்ட்டா வந்து you have one more award which is known as significant service award. There's a list of criteria which we need to know. Any club president can nominate this. And we have award for Rotary Week recognition as such. And Rotary Outstanding Project Awards we have already told, and hope you all have submitted your Rotary Outstanding Project Award. This is one thing. And the rest of all is all for individual recognition. Says, for example, if you have sponsored 25 Rotarians, their membership fees this year, you specifically can get an award for that. There's an avenue of service. This is all with respect to Rotarians and the district governors as such. Only there are hardly 5 awards which are Rotary International.
Okay.
And in fact, if at all you specifically want something, see, this service above self award is only restricted to the district governors. And service award portfolio of the world is only restricted to Rotarians as such.
Okay.
And if at all any one of your outside people have actually helped you do some significant projects, you have this option of recognizing a non-Rotarian. Any club member or any member of a Rotary community can apply for this.
Okay. Thank you.
And thank you, Karan. And there will be a separate committee for this, which will be formed year on year under the purview of General Secretary, and he'll head all the selection criteria as awards as such, like whom to give, whom not to give, whether these people are eligible as such. These things, these service peace fellowship awards, these are all very important awards of Rotary International as such. For these things, a committee will be formed year on year to make sure that they give their awards in Rotary convention.
Okay. Thank you.
Dinesh, I have a doubt actually. If like for example, if அவங்க வேற கிளப்ல இருந்து இப்ப எங்க கிளப்ல ஜாயின் பண்ணிட்டாங்க அப்படின்னா, the clubல வந்துட்டு like for example, if they're in like other club, அங்க அவங்களோட டேட்டாபேஸ்ல அவங்களோட நேம் இருந்தது. இப்போ எங்க like from college based to community based சேஞ்ச் ஆகும்போது அங்க வந்து அந்த கிளப் ஒரு வேலை டீசார்ட் ஆயிருக்கலாம், மைட்டி வந்து இல்லைன்னா அந்த டேட்டாபேஸ்ல இன்னும் இருக்கு, அவங்க ரிமூவ் பண்ணல அப்படி இருக்குன்னா நம்ம எப்படி அப்டேட் பண்றது?
ஓகே, பேசிக்கா இது வந்து ரெண்டு டைப்ல அப்டேட் பண்ணலாமா. இது டீசார்ட்னு வேணா சேஸ் ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் a movement from a person who from a college based club or community based club. Says for example, I'll take you as an example. You are from RIT. Small vechikalam for example. You are from RIT. Your database is updated in RIT and you are moving into postal legacy. And again, your database will be updated in postal legacy. The one option is like the president of the current year has to remove your database. The RIT president has to remove your database from RIT's database as such. I showed you, the in manage and club administration, how to remove or add a member as such. Like that, you need to remove a person, or else what you need to do is like there is a specific option here known as profile here. And this profile, if you click into your profile, it will take you to a separate page. So there you can specifically say, I have started my Rotary program here, and this is the start and end date. So this is the start and end date with respect to my RKM Vivekananda's profile, and this is the start date for my Rotary Club of Chennai Towers. So such a way you can eliminate the database which is already existing in RKM Vivekananda College. These are the only two types in which you can actually eliminate the existing database, and the new database can be added to the new club in which you are joined.
Okay, thank you, Anna.
Thank you.
What are the other ways where one can get access? Does the district governor have access to upload any information?
No, so there are only with respect to clubs as such, Rotary clubs, there are only two persons who can actually give the presidential access. One will be the outgoing president. Says for example, taking my club as an example, if Shivaranjani is the current year's president, or I'm the administrator, for current year, I can give the presidential access to the incoming officer as such. Says for example, next year so and so person is coming inside, I can state their name in Rotary International stating this will be the club officer for next year, and the next year automatically the presidential access will move from my ID or Shivaranjani's ID to that specific person's ID. That is one way of getting the presidential access. The second way of getting the presidential access is like the parent club president can give the presidential access. I'll just show you here. There are only two names here. I am club advisor and club president. So I can add the incoming officer here. If at all we have selected a president for the incoming year, we can specifically say, for example, if Dinesh Anand is the incoming president, I can click add so that he'll get the presidential access without any problem next year. Or else the specific parent club president as such, this year's Chennai Towers president can give the presidential access to their sponsoring Rotary club's president. Or the third option is to directly mail the Rotary International with these two mail IDs, data@rotary.org and rotary@rotary.org. And there are two mails, which I have, which we contacted the Rotary's international office in Delhi. We have got two contacts. So if at all we mail all these four mail IDs, they look into the database and they'll give you presidential access. So this is the only 3 ways in which a specific person can get this presidential access for adding or removing members from Rotary International's website.
The best alternative would be to get it from the Rotary Club president with the parent club, right?
The best alternative is to get it from the outgoing president, sir, from your
But
Rotary
a
Club website.
lot of places the outgoing president has left abroad and all that. No, I'm talking about 2-3 cases.
Yes, the next best alternative is to get it from the Rotary, the Rotary Club's president, but
current president.
Current president. For the current year, the next year president has to give the presidential access.
Right. Okay, that was awesome. Thank you.
Yes, and sometimes people face difficulty in getting it from there, so we suggest them to mail directly to Rotary International and get it. And this process, the entire process, will be done in maximum 7 days time. You can get your presidential access within 7 days if the proper details are sent to Rotary International.
Right. Okay. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, sir. And to all the presidents out there, one of the best options to give the presidential access to the incoming president is kindly assign your incoming officer now itself, so that it will be hassle-free for them to go about Rotary International website and they can access it very smoothly. Or else this is an entire different process which may stretch up to a week or a month also. So kindly add your incoming officers before you leave your office. Thank you.
Thank you for your valuable insights. Now we'll move on to reforestation.
Thank you so much.
I would like to call upon Dr. Mushmita for profile reading of our chief guest for the day.
Sorry for the inconvenience, and Protractor Shesha Sai, who was the beginner of bubble top can era, Chennai. In 1994, he made partnership with Coca-Cola to manufacture and distribute Kimle water, and successfully promoted it as the largest mineral water factory in 2003 in Asia. Also, he was the distributor for Nokia phones eventually, and bagged the award for the best distributor of India in 2009. Besides, he joined as a professor at Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, teaching marketing and rural entrepreneurship for management students in the year 2012 to 15. Apart from this, he started Farm Guru, a school for city children to educate them on agriculture and farming as a part of the round table. Further, he became the chairman of the country. He was honored as the best Rotarian for the Rotary Club of Madras during the year 2018. He was a past secretary for the Rotary Club of Madras during the year 2019 to 2020. He received the Pole Star Award. He was also the best secretary for the Rotary district, and also was honored as the best youth director in the year 2019 and 18 for the Rotary district 3232. He served as the treasurer for Honorary Council Association. He served as a honorary council for the Republic of Seychelles and got promotion in 2017 and got elevated to become the honorary consul general for Republic of Seychelles for South India. He will be the district Rota Council chairman. And he is currently the district Rota Council chairman for the year 2020 to 2022. Thank you.
Thank you, Mushmita. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Mushmita. Soon I will be the District Rotary Council Chairman. I'm also looking forward for that. I'm proud to be a great farmer, and it is awesome to see that a lot of people have got a lot of insights. First of all, I would like to thank from my heart the amazing homework done by Dinesh and Ashok and all the other people like Sai is there, and we have Naresh and Niveda. She's been consistent and she's been very persistent that she wanted to be part of it. So the beauty is that, we had an amazing run around the whole thing as to what is to be done. And we had a live demo and somebody got the citation right in front of our eyes. And that's something which is really awesome and very well done by Dinesh and Ashok as a partner together. So the thing about the citation is that everybody gets married, but more important is to get the marriage certificate. So, so in the olden days, it is not important that you get a marriage certificate, but right now it is becoming a very prominent thing. Like that, from what I could see is that probably only about to get so easy. If they know to get a citation is very easy, all of them would have applied, but they have not applied because I don't think they have that seriousness on the road track. So if you have friends who are presidents of other clubs, my humble request is that you kind of approach them and tell them to get a citation is not difficult, and it is a certificate for them which is lifelong, which they will not get after August 15th. So thank you so much once again for the opportunity, SRM and SRM Vadapalni and Agni for this wonderful insights. I have learned a lot, and like I always say that Dinesh has been somebody who's kind of a great in the book. You know, he actually goes by whatever is written by the RI. So tomorrow, in the future, all you road tractors, if you have any doubts, the only one person to contact is Dinesh. And thank you once again, Dinesh. And it's been a great program. You all must be wondering why only 21 people are there. That's probably because a lot of events are happening today. And second thing is that all these people can get a recording and they can also learn about how to do the presidential citation. Thank you once again. And God bless you all. Take care and have a great day. Namaskaram and Vanakkam.
Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity.
Your words are really inspiring us. Thank you so much. We are at the end of the event. Finally, I would like to call upon Protractor Niveta, Secretary of Rotary Club of Agni College, to extend her vote of thanks.
Divyashri, I forgot to thank you. Divyashri, thank you also. And with that bright smile, you made my morning. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, you are.
Thank you, sir. We, the Rotary Club of Agni College of Technology, SRM Vadapalani, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, College of Science and Humanitarian, are very happy to be the part of this wonderful session. We thank our beloved Rotarian Rotractor, Sesha Sai sir, for giving us the great opportunity. We also convey our gratitude to the hero of the day, DRS Rotractor, past President Dinesh Kumar Anna, for this splendid session which carried away all our doubts regarding presidential citation. We also like to extend our gratitude to the MC of the day, Rotractor Divya, poster designer Rotractor Kiran, Rotractor Ajay Pradeep Anna for giving us the meeting link. No event is successful without the participants. I thank all the wonderful presidents and secretaries of RID 3232 for their presence and making this session a resounding success. Thank you once again. நிலவை போல் தீங்காலும் தமிழை போல் நிலைத்து வாழ்வோம். நன்றி.
Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Take care, all of you. Bye-bye. God bless you all.
Thank you. Bye.